Ooh, they don't like the heat. What does it look like over there, Felix? Just like you, everything in secret in show. Have the others returned yet? No, you are the first to arrive. Edward come back from a few minutes to change off one of his cramps, but we went back out immediately. Felix turned around and looked at the entrance of the mine. It's ironic, we always imagined the apocalypse as a disaster full of chaos and covered in fire, or a desert like on the Mad Max movie. On the contrary, we have his frozen world and the dying sun above our heads. Don't forget the dead walking endlessly on the snow. We could forget them, replied Felix. At least we haven't seen any nearby. They won't get too close, it's warm there, they don't like the heat. Are we really safe? Calm down, Felix. I've told you, this mine has been burning for 50 years. I hardly doubt the coal will suddenly run out. We'll be fine. I hope you're right. As I look into the distance, someone is coming, announces Marcos. Can you tell who is? It's Eduardo, but he is coming very fast. He's trying to run. They look at Ohia there with troubled expressions. They following his Marcos commented worried. Calm down if they can make it. He be safe, they won't come in here. You better be right. They waited silence while Eduardo ran in the snow trying to reach the mine. A few minutes later, Eduardo collapsed on the entrance ground, gasping for breath. What happened? Marcos asked. Rafael and Hector. Eduardo replied, panting. They caught them. They come out from under the snow that had culminated. They didn't see them. They didn't see them. They are faster than before. I was far away, and yet they saw me and followed me here. Calm down, they won't come close, they don't like the heat. Marcos reminded them, no, you don't understand. They are different, they are faster, stronger, and more aggressive. We have to go deeper and mine. No, it's dangerous. There are a lot carbon dioxide, and many areas are unstable after the coal underground has worn it. It's a death trap. Marcos warned them. In the distance, several human shapes could be seen running towards the cave. For God's sake, there are hundreds, Felix pointed out, 4 feet. And more will come, maybe thousands. I saved them in the distance, added Eduardo. What are we going to do? We only have food for a week at most. They won't leave and know there are only 3 for us. We can't fight them off. Well, we have about 30 bullets, that's already 30 of them less, replied Felix. The bodies kept approaching at full speed. Hey, aren't they getting too close? They usually stop a distance, observed Marcos. They aren't stopping, what the hell? Felix added. I told you this different, Eduardo warned them. Even a few meters from the entrance, the leading corpse continued his run. Stop already, damn it! Cursed Felix, raising the revolver and aiming at the pale corpse that was running towards the entrance of the mine. It was so close he could see its features. Pale skin, yes, with a milky white cornea, dressed in a t-shirt and jeans with several cuts showing the flesh underneath. The dark blood in this mouth and nose yells has frozen. Felix stood firm a few steps from the exit of the mine while Eduardo and Marcos stopped back in frightened. As soon as the corpse crossed the threshold of the cave, Felix fired a point-blank shot to the forehead and the body fell to the ground. Felix approached it carefully, confirming that the body wasn't moving. Less than 200 meters away, a group of corpses was running towards him. We have to gather further in, we have no other choice. They hurriedly gathered the food and other utensils and went deeper in the mine as fast as they could. After walking about 200 meters deep, they stopped to take a breath and listen. I can't believe it. There, inside the mine, whispered Felix. I told you, man. They're not the usual dead. Shh, lower your voice. Marcus scolded him. They remained attentive to the sounds that spread through the mine. As they are moving away, I think they still can't fully tolerate the heat yet. Felix looked back into the depths of the mine. The heat had increased. All three of them were sweating. They took off their coats. What do we do now? Eduardo asked. For the moment we wait, we have no choice, replied Marcos, sitting on the ground and leaning his back against the wall. Stayed there sitting in the silence, in the dim light of the cave, sweating and feeling increasingly tired. Marcus dozed off a second, and when he opened his ears again, it was even hotter. He saved Eduardo and Felix getting up. He got up too. It was too hot in the and they didn't like the heat. They started working outside towards the cold. They liked the cold.